Coach, would you say Virat is the best player at the moment across all formats?
Well, I'm the head coach of the Indian team when I see him batting like this, and I've seen him batting across all conditions, in all formats. And it's not just averages, it's the way you get runs, when you get it, and the impact those runs have on what the team does. I would safely say is the best batsman in the world now. Huge. I mean, you just spoke about intensity. Where does the intensity come from? You know, when you have a leader like that who leads by example, you know, the other guys jolly well follow. You know, otherwise, they know what to expect. So, you know, that's the beauty about this team on this trip. You know, where I feel proud as a coach, you know, about my boys is the intensity they showed. Even after being 2-0 down in the Test series, for them to show that kind of character, to come back and win the Test match in Johannesburg, you know, on a spiteful pitch, and then to take that momentum into the one-day series and show the consistency, you know, they've shown over the last, you know, couple of weeks, is fabulous. And, you know, their entire credit should go to the leader, you know, because he's led from the front, first with his batting, and then, like I said, with the intensity, which makes other people in the team also up the ante.
And as a batsman?
Batsman, fabulous. I mean, over 500 runs. Do I have to talk anything about that? Over 500 runs in 6 matches against a South African attack. Do I have to say anything more?
Could you probably throw some light over like when you came back as coach and series began to be discussed? So when is it that you all started putting this idea in place of the kind of attack that you all would travel with, or other like so? If you could just.
I think even in my last stint, and Virat and me have always discussed that we need wickets in the middle overs. You know, we got to somehow be able to attack and find ways of breaking partnerships and not allowing the game to drift. So that was the idea, and in identifying the right kind of people to do the job. And you know, luckily for us, Kuldeep and Chahal have, you know, complemented each other beautifully. You know, they bring great variety. It's great for the viewer, it's great for the spectator to see that kind of variety when they come and watch a cricket match. Not just batting or fielding, but some classic spin bowling.
And you had also spoken about Bumrah last time, where you said that, you know, for a long time it was there in the mind that he would be the surprise factor here. So
I mean, the skipper just mentioned that he's a world-class operator across all formats. And you know, he's just shown on this tour how quickly he's matured. You know, you can't imagine the first test in Cape Town was his debut. And you see him here today, he's gone through the 3 test matches, he's gone through the 6 one-day internationals, and he's not let up even once. So, which augurs well for us. You know, though we have to look after our fast bowlers and make sure that, you know, they're well rested at times as well.
Captain Fresh.
Very good, because it's one step at a time. You know, you've learned some good habits on this trip. You know, like I said, it's a young side. You know, they've got a lot of tough tours coming up, and I think they've conducted themselves and they've handled themselves extremely well on this trip. You know, one thing history tells me, I've been coming here since 1992. There's not one South African side in the world that's anyone can say is a weak South African side. You just look at their bilateral record. They're one of the great sides in bilateral cricket. Okay, I've followed this game for a long time. You know, I've been a broadcaster as well, so I've covered a lot of South African games. I know how they play. So, you know, I'd like my boys to enjoy every bit of this win, the series win. You know, whatever the scoreline is, they must enjoy it, because it doesn't happen every day.
Final one. Again, just enjoying a bit again. Just a very short turnaround in the team in series. How important is it, and how will you be able to carry that momentum into the 20 series as well?
He mentioned every day is a new game. It's a different format. You respect that format. Go in with the same ideology you went into the one-day game, and the work ethics will remain the same. And if you do that, then I'm sure the intensity will be there as well. Where's that Monga here? No question. You're my buddy. You don't ask any questions here. Huh? No? It's gone all shut. Thank you very much, Monga. Thank you.
Not a question.